The education system programmed us to treat intelligence as if it matures at the same speed for every child. Measured by grades, exams, and classroom performance. But human development does not operate like a factory assembly line where every brain lives at the same stage. Some children's brain take longer to mature in certain areas. And that does not mean that they are less intelligent. The problem with our system is that it tends to reward a narrow definition of intelligence. Children who sit still, those who memorize quickly, they process information fast, and they perform well under structured environments, are often labeled smart. Meanwhile, children who learn differently, think visually, they build things naturally, they solve real-life problems, they connect with people deeply, or even mature later. They're always overlooked. Brain development is uneven. One child may mature early in language and academics, while another matures later in emotional awareness. They mature later in creativity, leadership, social intelligence, practical problem solving, or most importantly, self-awareness. The classroom often captures only a small fraction of human ability. Outside the classroom, intelligence reveals itself differently. The child who struggled with mathematics may become an entrepreneur. The child who talked too much may become a communicator, the noisemaker. The child who seemed distracted may become highly creative. The child who was quiet may become a wise leader. Psychologically, intelligence is multidimensional. There is emotional intelligence, there's social intelligence, there's creative intelligence, there's practical intelligence, and there's analytical intelligence. Maturity itself also develops differently because genetics, environment, experiences, stress levels, and even learning styles all play roles. Like for instance, a fish judged by its ability to climb a tree may spend its whole life believing it is failing while never realizing it was designed for water. Spiritually, every child may not arrive carrying the same rhythm, or even gift, or timing. Some children seem intellectually sharp early, while others carry qualities that are harder to measure, like deep empathy, unusual intuition, compassion, sensitivity, wisdom, connection with people, or even a naturally reflective nature. Many systems overlook these qualities because they cannot be graded on paper. A child who appears slow academically may be highly aware emotionally or spiritually. A seed and a tree do not compete because each unfolds according to its own season. In short, the issue is not always that some children are less intelligent. Sometimes we are measuring different minds with one ruler and ignoring dimensions that do not fit the system. Education should not ask how smart is this child or is that child. Education should ask, how is this child smart? How is this child smart? That should be the question. Intelligence is not about how fast someone learns, but also how deeply they connect, how deeply they understand, and how they eventually grow. My people, heal. Hmm? Heal.